Where there's a will, there's a way. And these fighters have found a new therapy to literally knock Parkinson's disease back into a corner. One of the scariest moments of anyone's life has got to be receiving a diagnosis for a disease with no cure. Doctors expect to see a spike in the number of Parkinson's cases in the next decade.
And as somber as that news is, hope is there for those dealing with the disease. It's climbing just as fast thanks to new treatment options that don't require a pill or surgery alone to fight, and I've seen it firsthand.
Bob, I got your gloves over here, okay?
The Tom and Norma Schmoker Center at Fort Dodge's Friendship Haven serves as a community space for residents.
Bob, I can get that other Velcro for you.
Today, it's a training center for 7 boxers fighting the toughest battle of their lives.
I want to help slow down Parkinson's.
45 seconds?
Yeah.
Go. There you go. You got it.
Though mostly male-dominated,
I was diagnosed 4 years ago.
About a year and a half ago.
2004.
the pride of Manson is ready for another round. Most people know her as Kathy Southpaw Johnson.
I'm ready.
I've always called her Mom.
I can't hit Dad. They told me I couldn't do that.
She's never lost her sense of humor. To better understand the journey my mother and our family has been on, it's important to go back before Parkinson's disease impacted her daily life like it does today. She loved to paint, could carry a tune at church. As you can see, the grandkids had a hard time keeping up with her. But as time passed, the cruel reality of the disease has become more noticeable. But instead of mourning what she can't do, which most of us close to her are guilty of, she's focused on keeping what she still has.
You're not big for pity parties.
No. Never have been. I have the personality of a person that goes for what I can do.
Good, good, good. Good.
Rocksteady Boxing is designed to help Parkinson's patients beyond the obvious physical component by taking participants through a series of cognitive tasks.
Bob, what'd you see on the board?
The goal is to improve confidence, decrease symptoms, and become more efficient with movement, no matter what stage of the disease the person is at.
That's my whole purpose here. I want my body to become better shape and my mind more active so that they both can cooperate with each other.
Everybody's brains are on high, right?
The group meets twice a week, 1 hour each class, led by Courtney Lenz, who was certified to teach this program thanks to the efforts of researchers like Dr. Lynn Struck, medical director for the Americans with Parkinson's Disease Association.
We went statewide and tried to, in as many of the communities as we could get access to, that patients said that they had an interest, we got the people there certified so that they could be instructors for Rocksteady Boxing and Big and Loud and LSVT. And that way it brings it to the community. They can't come 2 hours twice a week, you know, each way to do exercise. So you got to bring it as close to them as possible.
After years of driving hours to appointments and various therapies, my dad, like other caregivers here, are grateful.
When I heard that this was available here in Fort Dodge, well, I jumped at the option. So the more aware people are of these things, the better it is.
And Dr. Struck says the need for these types of accessible therapy options will steadily increase over the next decade.
It's still a disease that typically age of onset is around 62 and a half years of age. The problem is with the aging of the population, the numbers of people impacted are substantially increasing, and probably within 10 to 15 years it will double as far as number of people that are impacted.
From their first days learning the ropes to setting new personal goals, something else happened most of these warriors didn't expect.
Cheer on Andy, everybody.
We're getting to be a family, and we care about each other, and that's why I come. I think that's probably one of the main reasons I come. We got a good group of people here.
I never realized I'd have depression, but I do once in a while. It's nice to be able to come to a place and have all this positive energy.
We are stronger than Parkinson's. Rocksteady, woo!
Nice.
And the Rocksteady class costs $80 per month. Friendship Haven is hoping more classes will be added as more people sign up. And if you'd like to see locations where this is offered, and there are plenty statewide, I've posted a link to this story at our website. We also want to tell you about the Iowa Parkinson's Conference taking place Friday, June 7th, Hope Church, West Des Moines. The cost to attend, $15 per patient, $25 if you're a caregiver. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. breakfast, lunch included. Dr. Struck says it's one of the best offered in the country for Parkinson's disease. To register for this class, go to the website on your screen. We'll leave it up for a second here. I don't want to mess it up. Plus, I'll post this online for you all to look at and hopefully register. And also, my mother's older brother, Uncle John, also has Parkinson's, so there's layers to it in our family. But thanks for sharing, Mom. Love you.
Yes. Oh my
and
gosh,
one of the high
yeah.
points of my mom and dad this last year was RVTV. She
so
stayed up
great.
way past her bedtime just to get that photo with you at Shoreside.
It was so much fun. It's so great to see your entire family there, the ones that were around.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, your mom's got some strength. She's tough.
What a great
She's
story, Elias.
One of a kind.
So
What a great
so
story.
awesome.